Right then, welcome back to the final video of Uncle Spike's Citroen AX. Yay! Essentially, it's kind of finished up. I don't think Spike plans on doing any more to it. We've talked on various occasions about turbochargers and superchargers, but Spike's boring.
There might be something in the future, but
well,
for the minute,
yeah, for now.
Yeah.
The reason being that this is the final video is because Spike's blown up his RS and he needs the money to not plough into this.
So there might be a new series coming on.
Yeah, there might be a new series coming on how to mend a Mark III Focus RS with a hole in the front of the block. But
don't fucking buy one. That's
don't buy one. Yeah. But that's a story for another day. So what we thought we'd do is, in the last video, Uncle Spike had just purchased said throttle bodies. Ooh, very tasty. He has now finished fitting said throttle bodies and some other bits and pieces. So
I actually think that's a new engine as well.
that's another engine. Oh, that's the later Citroen.
Well, I think it's out of 206, but yeah.
Oh, 206, like basically a C2 engine.
Yeah, it's a JP instead of the J, I think. So
That's got bigger valves.
bigger valves, bigger inlet ports, but weaker valve springs.
Oh, okay. That's it. Oh,
higher compression ratio as well.
okay. Cool. So
So higher compression ratio, bigger valves, bigger inlet ports, lower horsepower.
Excellent. Sounds French. So yeah, long story short, we're just poking it on the dyno now. He's fitted all that with this new engine, and we're gonna.
I put cams in it as well.
Oh, and we've got cams in this one now.
Yeah.
Right. So
I cams in the last one.
what are these standard? 120.
I don't know. 105.
105
206,
bhps in the 206. Okay, so hopefully we should see significant gains over a stock power, but you know, despite what the internet will tell you, there's probably not 300 horsepower in that, but we'll see. I try to be quite honest with what we're doing. Same with the dyno. Put on American dyno, it will be 300 horsepower.
Extra sketch.
Just sketch. Yeah. So yeah, what we thought we'd do with this video is just basically we'll run it over on the dyno, tune it, and we'll get a few videos of like the power runs, talk about the final figures, and then we'll get a few drive-bys. I thought maybe even pin a camera to the back and see how it behaves and looks from
Expansion tank last time.
No. Shall we talk about bits and pieces that you've done to said vehicle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, as well.
A bit of a spec on the whole car, because like there are some bits that that we've done or you've done that we've not really talked about, and a lot of times people just catch the last video and sort of, what's this all about, what have you done, and they don't want to watch the whole series, so I do get that. So initial car was a 1.1. It is a Forte. Oh, glorious.
There are, I think, two left taxed.
Two left taxed.
This is probably one of them.
one of the only ones left then.
Yeah.
So let's talk about suspension. We have got
we have got really expensive Avo coilovers.
Yeah.
But these aren't them.
These aren't them. Oh, they're away for repair at the moment.
They're away for repair. So these are Peugeot Sport coilovers I bought on eBay for like £100.
Oh, happy days.
Right.
They seem all right.
Yeah, for standing.
Okay, and they're behaving better than the Avo ones at the moment.
Yeah.
But the Avo ones are back. We're giving them a bit of a bit of a break at the moment because they had some dramas, but we're hoping they're going to sort out the ones that we've got for this.
Under new ownership, isn't it?
Under new ownership, yeah. So we're hoping that the failings that they had have sorted out, but we've heard under good authority that it'll all be sorted and we'll have some nice new shocks for this. So happy days. So suspension, it's on coilovers, and these are strengthened at the top here.
With bars down onto the top of the.
Oh, I see. He's strengthened those down to the top of on the top of the chassis leg.
Yeah.
Nice. So he's done some welding in there, strengthened those up, and the front shocks are, as you say, Peugeot Sport coilovers, and the rear is a
Avo. Obviously not torsion bar in it, so it's got Avo shocks.
Dampers,
then whatever you call them.
Yep. And the axle is by our good pal Stefan.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's given us one of Steph's axles in there, and that is essentially a VTS axle.
It is a VTS axle. I bought a VTS to put all the parts on here, and in typical Saxo fashion, they're all shit.
It was all, bought a car to put all the bits on, and it was all shit anyway. Yeah,
engine was shit. I blew the gearbox up. The rear axle was shit.
We had a nice trip to the seaside to collect it. We had a nice ice cream. So brakes is Saxo disc conversion on the back.
Yes.
That came with the axle that was shit.
Yep. Wait, no, I bought new calipers.
Genius. On the fronts, you can't actually see them in there very well, but they are
Tarox 6 pots.
Tarox 6-pot kit with a. Do you know the size of the disc?
I don't know. I want to say 280 something.
Okay, so it stops well. It is good.
I think that's a Saxo mass cylinder. No, it's not. That's a 306 one because it's got a bigger port.
Okay, that was probably Steph helped you with that. I'm guessing which one to put on.
No, I think I guessed it.
If you just had a guess,
Yeah,
it
the
went
biggest
on.
one they had and stuck them on there.
Job done.
The calipers are bigger, so woo!
Done.
Yeah, it's the biggest one I can fit on there.
And obviously these were bias valves because obviously it's now got discs on the back. Spike sort of put those into.
Yeah, it weighs as much as my wet sock, so it's pretty lively without the.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, bigger servo, bigger mass cylinder, bigger brakes and discs all round. And the other thing is
diesel round as well, isn't it?
oh yeah, like got proper lines all the way round. The other thing is these pipes here, Uncle Spike. What do they do?
Well, I was adamant that I didn't want the power steering from the Saxo because I wanted it to be old school. I wanted it to be as it would have been when I was young.
Yeah.
And then I realised that it was terrible. So I threw the Saxo away and then wanted the power steering. so I bought power steering.
You threw all the shit bits away that we didn't need.
Yeah. And if you think about doing this to your AX, don't.
Oh, pain in the
It is
ass.
an absolute ball ache.
Oh, and maybe cutting the bulkhead and stuff away to fit the Saxo
to
stuff.
kind of make a bastardization of all kinds of things to make it work. And although it's brilliant now, I was contemplating my choices halfway through.
That's fair.
It's an absolute nightmare.
But essentially, power steering.
Got power steering?
So we've got the VTS power steering with the electric pump.
Yep.
And this is so you ended up like so engine wise, this is, as we spoke about earlier on, it's essentially a 206 16 valve engine. And we've got cams PH2s,
Threes.
PH3s in there.
Yep.
Obviously some tasty Gen Vs.
Yep.
Obviously we've got the Max ECU in here. We've got the Max ECU Street because it's the best ECU there is. And that ECU is mounted inside because that was my bit. I did that. All loomed up. And then that cheeky thing there is a fan speed controller. Because you've got there's a diesel rad in there.
Yes. Diesel rag goes full width.
Yeah.
And obviously it's got the header tank instead of the one that sits here.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough room because there's going to get engine.
Yes,
in the way
engine,
now.
nice big exhaust pipe.
to warm up everything up.
Okay, so diesel rad which sits there,
Yeah.
which is tasty.
Which I also didn't realise I had to chop that off a little bit because I smashed it straight on the top of the rag.
Mended.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Obviously the 1.1 gearbox is now back in it because the 1.61 absolutely crapped its pants.
Oh yeah, ruined gearbox. That was out of the Saxo we bought down in the.
Yeah, well, I was surprised.
It's so
in all
shit.
fairness, this is the one that's got 40,000 miles because the whole car's done 40,000 miles.
Yeah.
And last time I changed the oil in this, it was a little hedgehoggy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it's going to last too long.
No, that's fair. Well, the gearboxes are not really renowned for being that great.
No.
In these anyway. So bodywork wise, it's pretty much as it would be, isn't it?
Apart from a spoiler.
The only thing you've done there is the AXGT spoiler, which I think looks pretty sweet. Oh, and obviously the wheels.
The wheels are off my feet.
They are off your Fiesta. Some Fiesta wheels that he's had hanging around for years. I got my compa motors. I got to pull out at some point and put them on something.
Yeah.
Need to buy a car to put them on.
I made the exhaust, obviously. That was really loud to start with.
Oh, it was terrible. If you'd seen any of the other videos, we started up and we were like, holy shit, this is awful. So we took the piss out of Spike a bit because he cherry bombed it.
Didn't it? I put 2 silencers in there.
I know.
And now it's got 3 silencers and a cat.
And it's not loud.
No,
it's more induction noise now, really. I can't wait to hear it on the dyno. But yeah, so that's the little girl there. She's essentially standard looking car, a little bit lower, different wheels, spoiler, but packs a bit of a punch. It's pretty much how we like them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not gone too crazy on the outside, just make them look nice, make them look a bit pretty.
Not going crazy with the power because I didn't want a big wheel spin monster.
No, because we've got plenty of those things already.
Yeah. It's dangerous enough as it is.
Yes. What's it weigh? Like the factory curb weight is 750 or something.
720, I think.
Yeah,
Now
so
it's 780 or 790.
Okay, so yeah, at the factory it's 720. We put a little bit of weight on it with discs and on the back and a bigger engine, but essentially it doesn't weigh anything. It is a typical French baguette.
Yeah.
Okay, not much to be said. Oh, interior mods, Spike.
Yeah.
So the interior mods, you'll all love this.
Absolutely. Fuck all.
Absolutely nothing. Yep. Standard. Nice tape deck.
Yep.
Nice steering wheel.
I like the steering wheel.
Is that the uprated removable steering wheel?
With a bolt in the middle.
With the bolt in the middle, yeah. Everything else is completely and utterly boggo, including the mats, and the fire extinguisher. Yeah. Did you know the seats remind me a bit of the old RS69 ones, like with those bolsters and stuff on. But yeah, essentially completely boggo in here. Rear seats that you wouldn't want to put your guinea pig in. Nice sunroof.
Yeah, that works.
But pretty much it is absolutely, completely and utterly boggo in it. Because you daily this for a little while, haven't you, in fairness?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, because you broke your RS, you blowed it up. So yeah, let's get this on the dyno, like run it up.
Wine bottle holders, don't forget wine bottle.
Yeah, wine bottle holders. But I think this one's for a baguette. Yeah. Maybe some garlic.
Yeah.
Onions.
Could be.
And that side.
Around here.
You do need that. And that's for your bottle of red.
Yeah.
All right, let's send this up on the dyno, see what we can do, and then we'll go out for a little drive. Right, there we go. I was pretty happy with that. Spent a bit of time steady stating it, got some runs in at the end, tweaked it about. So we ended up with, as you saw, like nearly 155 horsepower, which is, what are these again? Standard? 110?
Standard 47?
No, not 47 standard car, but that engine should be 110.
Yeah, 110.
Yeah,
so 206, yeah.
Comes out of the factory 110 with a 206, which is what the engine's out of. And all you've really done is throttle bodies,
exhaust, I guess.
Exhaust, throttle bodies, and just a set of like sort of fairly, you know, mild.
Yeah, without messing around with the engine.
Yeah, you haven't had to cut anything out, or you know. So stock engine, 155 fly. Really happy with that. The power curve is really flat. You know, hopefully it should remain reasonably tractable still to use as a daily car.
Interestingly, it's a lot better power curve than the Saxo, isn't it? So the J4 obviously revs harder, but this has got a lot more mid-range and mid-range torque, I feel.
Because ultimately it's not a racing car, is it? It's a road car that needs to sound nice and have a bit of fun.
Yeah,
you know, like otherwise you'd just high compression the thing, wouldn't you? Put some wild cams in it.
When I buy something fast to start with.
We buy something fast to start with, not like a 55 horsepower. Yeah, AX. So yeah, really happy. Anything else to say? Really, nothing other than it sounds glorious.
It does sound good.
Ears are hurting.
Yeah.
Let's go and take it for a drive.
Yay!
Yeah.
Let's get a pie.
Let's get what? Get a pie. Yeah, we're going to buy pasties in it now. Yeah. So those are Spike's shoes, because he can't drive it with shoes on, can you?
No, because in their infinite wisdom, it's very, very close.
bumpy.
Yes, it's hard to control with a throttle
I
as
am
well.
too old for this. That's some noise, mine. Lots of induction noise.
Got more noise.
More noise, more noise. Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that fancy footwork with them socks, Spike.
My heel and toe.
Heel and towing.
Fuck's sake. You've ruined it.
For a minute, well, sunroof.
Got to turn it up. Beautiful.
Getting out of the little French car. It's a good job Foxy's the most flexible one of us. Excellent, no passy drop. Yeah, you didn't have shoes on. There we go. So that's kind of that, I reckon. Nothing more to be said. Drives good, goes good. It's the only decent car you've got. No, the only one that works.
No, the Fiesta's fine and the Focus is okay. The other blue Focus.
Blue Focus is alright. The black RS is knackered and no good. So pretty much that's the end of it for now until Spike decides he wants to do something else, but I think ultimately that's it. So
I think we need to finish the Mark 1 Fiesta and do the RS first. And then we'll fuck around with it.
and then fuck around with it. Maybe a supercharger, who knows. Until next time, bonjour.
Cheerio!
It's for the best.